The unbelievable story of Jasmine Tukes, the model who walked the runway while pregnant. Imagine walking down one of the most famous stages in the world with a baby inside you. There would be bright lights, cameras, and millions of people watching. The same thing Jasmine Tukes did. Her story isn't just about fashion. It's also about bravery, change, and a new idea of what power and beauty mean in the modern world. She walked the Victoria's Secret runway while 9 months pregnant. This is her amazing story and why that moment might change fashion forever. Jasmine Tukes was born on August 1st, 1991, in Huntington Beach, California. She grew up in an inspiring environment. Because her mother was a stylist for celebrities, Jasmine spent her childhood in fashion shots and fittings. She quickly made that world of tastes, lights, and materials her own. As a teen, she signed with a modeling firm. By the time she was 20, she was walking the runways for Versace, Prada, and Balmain with confidence. But the world really got to know Jasmine Tukes in 2015, when she was chosen to be one of the very few Victoria's Secret angels. This is an honor given only to a few models who are known for more than just their beauty. People all over the world looked up to her because of how skilled she was and how happy her smile made them. But Jasmine kept her personal life real, even with all the fame. In Quito in 2021, she married Juan David Barrero, a top executive at Snapchat and the son of Ecuador's vice president. The ceremony was beautiful. In early 2023, they had their first kid together. It was a daughter named Mia Victoria. After that, in July 2025, Jasmine told everyone she was pregnant again, this time with a boy. People didn't know what was going to happen to her in her last few months of pregnancy, though. The big night, an angel who is pregnant starts the show. The Victoria's Secret fashion show came back to Brooklyn, New York on October 15, 2025. It was a sign of renewal after a few years of rebranding and change. It has always been known for fantasy, luxury, and a perfect idea of glitz. But this time it was different. It was real. The shades opened as the music got louder and the lights went down. As the show began, there she was, Jasmine Tukes, shining, strong, and clearly 9 months pregnant. The one piece she wore was sparkling gold netted and hugged her baby bump instead of hiding it. Over her shoulders were airy angel wings, or maybe it was a golden cape that looked like a clamshell and sparkled with pearls and crystals. The style was a nod to both motherhood and power. It stood for rebirth and femininity. Her face was glowing from the Golden Hour Glow Body Oil from her own beauty line, Brunel. It made her look like the sun was shining on her. Every move was planned, and each step was graceful. At the end of the runway, she stopped, put her hands gently on her stomach, and smiled. It was a moment that will never be forgotten. The crowd gave a huge cheer. A few fans got teary. Cameras flashed very quickly. Within minutes, that picture of a heavily pregnant supermodel strutting down the runway went global. A lot of people saw it as just a fashion show, but for the millions of women watching around the world, it meant a lot more. When it comes to modeling, pregnancy has often been seen as something to hide in a time when women can't focus on their jobs. That idea was thrown into question when Jasmine walked the runway while 9 months pregnant. She stood for more than just beauty. She stood for life, change, and being yourself. She showed that being pregnant can be joyfully displayed in places that usually only show unrealistically perfect female bodies. The internet went crazy when Jasmine Tukes walked that runway. Hashtags like #PregnantAngel, #JasmineTukes, and #RealBeauty were popular all over the world in just a few hours. Fans called her an icon of strength. Model friends like Gigi Hadid and Naomi Campbell wrote nice notes about her, praising her beauty and strength. The media were also quick to respond. Harper's Bazaar called it a turning point in the history of fashion. Her walk was called a visual celebration of womanhood by Vogue. People magazine said that she changed what it means to be a Victoria's Secret angel. People who don't care about fashion watch too. Millions of people watched videos of her walk on TikTok and Instagram. A lot of people talked about how they felt, like mothers who said they felt seen, and pregnant women who said they were motivated to be more comfortable with their bodies. It wasn't just about how it looked. It had to do with what the picture stood for. Trust, change, and opportunity. Even though she is beautiful, Jasmine has been honest about the problems she faces behind the scenes. It wasn't easy to balance being a mom, running a business, and acting while I was pregnant. It was easy to get tired between picture shoots, brand meetings, and prenatal care. She told Vogue, "I'd be sitting at my desk and fall asleep in the middle of an email. I had to listen to my body when it told me to slow down." She didn't see that as a sign of weakness, though. Instead, she saw it as part of her journey and another reason to be kind to herself. She also discussed how difficult it is to control appearance. Even prominent models find pregnancy difficult. Your body evolves daily. Jasmine learned to appreciate such changes instead of resisting them. She told GMA, "I deserve grace and love right now." Overall, self-acceptance shined on stage. Industry reaction revealed much. Designers, editors, and reviewers called the stroll historic. Some called it a turning point. This was not the first time a pregnant model walked the catwalk, but it was remarkable because of its timing, and significance. No strange pregnancy show hit it. It was the highlight of a global fashion display. This marked a new era for Victoria's Secret, which has long been criticized for unattainable beauty standards. Starting their presentation with a pregnant model sends the message that honesty and openness are crucial to their return. Fashion industry insiders suggested Jasmine's walk might lead to more maternity-friendly collections and better working circumstances for mom models. It seems like one walk could influence a generation of creatives' decisions. It looked like a runway stroll. Although symbolic, it was a protest and party. In a world that glorifies youth and perfection, Jasmine's pregnancy stroll emphasized that all stages of life are beautiful. Being a mother makes a lady more feminine. The best clothes shows all human emotions, not just one. The most wonderful part was that it showed that women are still ambitious, talented, and gorgeous after babies. Jasmine's confidence showed that womanhood may transform you without losing your identity. Of course, not everyone agreed. Some online conversations were worried about safety, like whether going down a runway while 9 months pregnant was too dangerous. Others wondered if these moments were really uplifting or if they were just marketing stunts with meaning. But even people who didn't believe it knew that the picture itself had an effect that couldn't be denied. No matter the reason, millions of people saw pregnancy praised in a high-class setting, which was progress in and of itself. People may remember Jasmine's walk as a societal moment that goes beyond fashion, like when Serena Williams won events while she was pregnant, or when Rihanna performed at the Super Bowl while she was pregnant. It blurs the line between private and public power. It makes me wonder what would happen if people stopped using pregnancy as a way to stop time. What if we saw it as just another story that deserved the same amount of attention? Her walk also urges media, film, and entertainment businesses, besides fashion, to rethink how women are portrayed at all stages of life. If one woman can change what it means to be beautiful on the runway, other women might be able to do the same everywhere else. Love this kind of story? Then hit subscribe and let's keep feeding that beautiful curiosity of yours.